As the 2020 NFL season looms, there is a new star on the horizon. Kyler Murray, the Arizona Cardinals' first overall selection at the 2019 NFL Draft, is set for a breakout year. After winning NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, one season after winning the Heisman Trophy at Oklahoma, fans have begun to name him as a possible NFL MVP candidate. The hype is incredibly real. Murray is the real deal, and this is only the beginning of a long pro career. Kyler Murray is the future face of the NFL. Before we talk about Kyler Murray, I'd like to acknowledge that the majority of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. Jackson and I are both college students and hope to one day make this our full-time job. So please, if you enjoy, consider subscribing and helping our journey here on YouTube. Thank you and enjoy the video. Kyler Cole Murray was born on August 7th, 1997 in Bedford, Texas. His father, Kevin, played quarterback at Texas A&M before spending some time with the 49ers. Kyler attended Allen High School in Allen, Texas. Murray was 42-0 as a starter in high school and won 3 consecutive state championships. As a senior, he was named Gatorade Player of the Year. In 3 years as a starter, Murray was named Mr. Texas Football twice. He had 10,386 yards and 117 touchdowns to 22 interceptions in high school. Murray added 4,139 yards and 69 touchdowns rushing. ESPN rated Murray a 5-star recruit and ranked him as the best dual-threat quarterback in the class. Murray was nuts on the football field, but was even better on the diamond. Murray played shortstop and second base for the Eagles and was considered one of the best prospects in the 2015 MLB draft. Murray was the first player to be selected for both the Under Armour All-America baseball game and Under Armour All-America football game. He committed to play football and baseball at Texas A&M University. Murray fought for the Aggies' starting job as a true freshman, but lost to Redskins quarterback Kyle Allen. Murray, however, did see some playtime in the Wildcat formation and later in the season won the starting job due to team struggles. In his first career start, he recorded 223 yards and a touchdown, along with 156 yards and a touchdown on the ground. He finished the season with 686 yards and 5 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. He added 335 yards and a touchdown rushing. Murray was expected to play baseball in the spring, but instead announced his intentions to transfer to the University of Oklahoma. Murray was ineligible to play football in 2016 due to NCAA transfer rules. In the spring, Murray played left field for the Sooners. He had a 122 batting average and batted in 6 runs. That summer, Murray played for the Harwich Mariners of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Murray was the Sooners' backup in 2017 as he sat behind Browns quarterback Baker Mayfield, who won the Heisman Trophy on the season. Murray did get some playing time in relief of Mayfield, but only in blowout victories. In limited playing time, he had 359 yards and 3 touchdowns, along with 142 rushing yards. He returned to the diamond in the spring and had a breakout season at center field, batting in .296 with 10 home runs and 47 RBI. This thrusted Murray into being one of the top prospects in the 2018 MLB draft. He was taken 9th by the Oakland Athletics, complicating his return to college football. Murray decided he would return to Oklahoma to play football for one more year as a junior. He signed a $4.6 million signing bonus with the A's and said he would report to spring training in 2019 to begin his baseball career. The future looked set for Murray, but that was soon to be complicated. Murray won the Sooners' starting job, giving him his first chance to prove himself on the college gridiron. Oklahoma, led by Murray, went on a tear, winning the Big 12 championship and qualifying for the college football playoffs as one of the best teams in the nation. Murray went off, passing for 4,361 yards and 42 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, and rushing for 1,001 yards and 12 touchdowns. He was awarded the Heisman Trophy for being the best player in college football. For months after the college football season ended, the hottest sports topic was, what is Kyler Murray going to do? Would he stick with baseball and report to Oakland, or make the switch to football after winning the Heisman? He announced he would enter the 2019 NFL Draft in January, and the nation began to speculate his intentions. This was until February, when Murray announced his decision to forego baseball and focus on football. There were plenty of critics of Murray and his decision, mainly criticizing his small 5'10" stature. During the pre-draft process, Charles Caserly reported that Murray had the worst interview report he'd ever seen on a highly ranked quarterback. The Arizona Cardinals owned the first overall selection, but were considered out on Murray due to spending a first-round selection on Josh Rosen the year prior. With the hiring of new head coach Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona, he played a role in the Cardinals shocking the league and selecting Murray with the first overall pick. The decision made Murray the only person to ever be drafted in the first round of both the NFL draft and the MLB draft. Murray was the day one starter in Arizona. In his first career game, he threw for 308 yards and 2 touchdowns to an interception and a tie. The Cardinals trailed by 16 points late to the Lions before a fourth quarter comeback secured a tie. Murray was named NFL Offensive Player of the Week later in Week 6 after throwing for 340 yards and 3 touchdowns in a win against the Falcons. He played in every game as a rookie, finishing 5-10-1 with 3,722 passing yards and 20 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. He played in every game as a rookie, finishing 5-10-1 with 3,722 passing yards and 20 touchdowns to 12 interceptions, along with 544 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. Murray was a Pro Bowl alternate and was named NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. Only one season in, Murray has shown a ton of potential to succeed in the pros. He displayed not just passing ability, but his ability to make plays with his legs. Murray progressed over the season and limited mistakes and showed better decision making, like throwing away the ball to avoid a sack, something he dealt with often behind that atrocious Arizona offensive line. In both of the last 2 seasons, we've seen an emergence of a second-year quarterback. Both Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson have gone on to win NFL MVP after their sophomore campaign. If the trend continues, there is no better bet for NFL MVP than Kyler Murray. Vegas tends to know better than the average fan, and they agree. Murray is tied for the 3rd best odds at plus 1,200, only behind Mahomes and Jackson. The odds on Murray taking home the trophy was at plus 2,000 earlier in the offseason, but he made a strong jump after the Cardinals shook the league when they acquired DeAndre Hopkins in an absolute robbery to land Murray his #1 receiver. Way to go, Bill O'Brien. Hopkins is a 4-time All-Pro and is one of, if not the best wide receivers in the league. He is a large reason for the optimism around Arizona this season. Hopkins joins a receiver room that boasts future Hall of Famer Larry Fitzgerald and 2018 second-round pick Christian Kirk. The Cardinals also returned Kenyon Drake at running back, who was traded during the season and rushed for 363 yards and 7 touchdowns over the last 3 games. Head coach Cliff Kingsbury will continue to run his air raid spread offense with a season under his belt. The system that Kingsbury made famous at Texas Tech is a pass-happy system that he is attempting to bring to the pro level. Murray paired with Hopkins is certainly an ideal setup for Kingsbury. The Cardinals' offensive line in 2020 is probably going to be, well, not great. There is still a lot of uncertainty on the line, especially at center. Luckily, the Kingsbury offense is more of a dink and dunk system, designed to get the ball out quick and into the hands of Murray's playmakers. In 2019, Murray had the 12th fastest time to throw at an average 2.73 seconds. Additionally, Murray showed off his skills to use his legs to not only make plays, but extend them and avoid pressure. His mobile play style is exactly what seems successful in the NFL today, and Murray has just that. The biggest issue for the Cardinals in 2019 was their atrocious defense that gave up a league most 402 yards a game. Arizona has stars like Chandler Jones and Patrick Peterson, 2 players that are some of the best in the league at their position. However, the rest of the defense has been incredibly weak, especially their front 7. This offseason, Arizona has brought in capable starters in free agency and addressed their defensive needs at the draft, including their selection of linebacker Simmons with the 8th pick. If the Cardinals succeed in 2020, Murray will obviously have a lot to do with that. They are clearly gaining some steam to fight for a playoff spot, but if they can find a way to win the NFC West, that would be wildly impressive. The Seahawks have one of the best players in the league and quarterback Russell Wilson leading the way. Their other 2 division mates, the Rams and the 49ers, have literally played in the last 2 Super Bowls. Kyler Murray likely has the best chance for a huge jump this season compared to his other 2019 NFL draft counterparts. The Cardinals are doing everything they need to do to ensure he has the correct pieces around him and the right coach to get to where he needs to be. Murray is uber talented, and I firmly believe that he will one day be the face of the league. But can it be 2020?